This last Igue was really something to talk about. It was interesting. It was it was rich. It was just everything. I wasn't there, but I was able to see with the videos and everything that it would just remind me of my childhood when I normally travel to my auntie's place for Igue. It was beautiful for the people that have experienced it. Why am I talking about this Igue today? It's because these are things that can promote tourism in Edo State. These are the occasions, the traditions that we have that can bring money to the table. These are the traditions that can help. In every part of the world, there are traditions and everything that they believe in. They use it to make their people okay, to improve the living. They use it for so many things. Why not we? Why can't we use it? Igue celebration was really wonderful, and that just renewed my hope, telling me that there is hope in the tourism industry in Edo State, in Benin City. All these occasions, traditional events, everything that is going on, we can use it to profit the people. We can use it as an economical gain. There is nothing wrong to use it. Is what you have that you use to boost your economy, is what you have that you use to boost everything that you want to give support to. Such occasions, festivals, different events that we have forgotten, that we have put aside in our state and think that, oh, well, these are not, they're just like religion, oh, we are Christians. It doesn't really have anything to do with Christianity. These are traditions. It's just like during the Christmas period in Europe. You see some people carrying these small, different toys, different things, and putting it together and arranging it. There's a lot of different traditions that they have in Europe, which they are celebrating. It doesn't have anything to do with religion, whether you're Christian or Muslim or you're pagan or whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's a tradition. So many, even the Catholic, the Romans, they have their own tradition. Italy have a lot of traditions that they do follow, even if they are Christians. So we being Christians doesn't have anything to do with tradition. When you call traditional marriage, why don't we just say that because we are Christians, we are not supposed to do traditional marriage, we're just supposed to keep to the church marriage that is not even for us in the beginning, or to the what would I call it, white garment marriage. But still, that tradition marriage is still very important. It's important because it's our tradition. And so we should be able to separate tradition from religion in order to take advantage of the traditions that can help us grow as a people. Imagine this to last week, the Igue celebration. Imagine if it was bigger than this. The population that this particular festival will bring to Benin, the crowd that will be in Benin, the businesses that will gain, the hotels that will have to employ more people. You know, when we look at these things, people know they know how these things they help, how does it support. But you have to know that everything is about having a job. And when you have a job, you have salary. And that salary, you'll be able to use it to manage small things, your family and all. It's like the Western world that we look up to, that we think that everything is so perfect there. It's not as perfect as we think. It's job. That is the point. So if we are in Benin, I think what we should be thinking about is job. How do you create job for the people? What is job for the people? How all those things, those are the things we would think about. And when we think about every occasions like the festivals, different celebrations, the traditions we get, we fit those ones into the year to be able to use it to profit the people. So this Igue was an eye-opener for us to see, say, all is possible. I believe that this 2023 Igue will be bigger than the 2022 and will be more, to be bigger, because a lot of people are waking up these days trying to realize that tradition is different from religion. And that is what we all should be talking about. We should try to spread that awareness so that people are able to differentiate these two things. You cannot live what will profit you. Many people are benefiting from a lot of traditions. Many people are benefiting from a lot of festivals, from a lot of activities that they are able to create. And the traditions that we have has been there for many years. We don't even need to create new ones. We just need to respect the one that we have before. We just need to pick it up and see, how do this thing benefit us? How do we gain from it? How do this help our people? We just need to separate it like that and start to look into it, what we can do with it. How do we do it? That is what we need. Instead of criticizing, trying to separate, trying to not. So there's so many things to gain from tradition. The more you look at our tradition, we're so blessed as a people, and the more you look at the tradition, the more you start to see a lot of things that we can make of it. We can also start to see how the economy can grow. Okay, let's just use the Igue, because the Igue is the recent one. Let's just use the Igue as an example to look at the tourism industry, this tourism sector. So, like the Igue, for example, this coming 2023, all the different committees, all the different committees that is involved in the celebrating Igue in the Benin City, and that is involved in different activities. And we try to do a lot of publicity, and you see people, because Igue is supposed to be a time where people pray. It's like the Thanksgiving in US, where a lot of families are having Thanksgiving. Igue is also like that. It's a Thanksgiving period. It's a time you thank your God, you thank your ancestors, you thank anything that you, any of things that you want to thank. You thank your head for taking you through the last year, the old years, the year that is about to end, and you also use the opportunity to pray for the coming year that you're about to enter, and pray for your family, pray for. It's all about prayer. That is what Igue really is. It's a traditional way that people use the opportunity to thank, like a Thanksgiving. That's where you see the cooking is involved, the airway the next day. So there's a lot of things that has been done traditionally, like a Thanksgiving that they do in the US and they do in many parts of the world. Every countries have their own way, the way they do it. So Igue is like that too. So just imagine that period of time, because the Benin kingdom, the Benin people are so vast. There are so many. As long as you're married to another tribe, that tribe automatically is in a way that your wife is automatically becoming a Benin person also, because that is how we are. We're stronger, our blood is stronger, so we easily dominate. We easily dominate a lot of dominate in a way that we become first in a way, if many people not get offended by this word, but as a Benin person, that is the way it is. So those people can come to Benin. A lot of other tribes can come to Benin for these annual prayers and Thanksgiving. And that we create a lot of people will be in the city. Hotels will be booked. You know, we in Benin have a lot of other hotels. Don't have so many hotels that a lot of our people have invested in hotel, because it's just like they're saying the future, that the future is that, oh, it's Benin. Tourism is going to grow really, it's going to grow. And so if anybody is thinking about what to invest in right now, I think they should be thinking about things related to tourism. They should invest in things related to tourism, because that is the future of our state. We're so blessed with so many traditions and all, and that now is the time that we start to make use of those traditions and start to look into how do we make it work. So just imagine that more than 1 million people, 2 million people have to travel down to Benin. That means the hotels are going to be fully booked. So how do that help us? If the hotels are booked, that means that somebody's going to get a job and someone is going to be paid. Then that person, the hotel is going to employ cleaner, is going to employ so many things. And the food, that means that the agricultural part, the people that have poultry, the people that have growing yam, the people that are into different agricultural products, they will also get profit from it, because they are still going to be selling their food. The food people are going to eat. That means that the poultries and all those agricultural products is going to sell, and those people are also going to make money out of it. And those money is going to be, they are going to use it into something else, to also buy more things that they are going to farm or plant or grow. So that money is going to circulate. So you see the people selling bead, because traditional bead is a very important part of our tradition. So you're going to see people selling bead. They are going to sell and make money from that, and that money is going to also go to something else. So this money that is going to come from tourism for this particular festival is going to rotate and go round and round, because that means a lot of people will benefit from it. why this festival is going on. So we have to think in that way, that it will go around, and with all the fun and everything. So just imagine if this continue every year, because each festival, every time you put attention into it, it grows. That means that the other year becomes bigger, the other year becomes bigger. So just imagine this becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and the population that is going to draw that period of time to our city for annual prayers and different things, trying to thank God for Thanksgiving, for all that story. That means that it's going to be a big business, whether you like it or not. People don't really like to think that you think tradition, you think money, you think business. No, they are trying to differentiate it, but you cannot really separate these things, because those things are made here in order to benefit people, in order to be a blessing, and you have to reap from that blessing. You have to take advantage of those blessings, and you have to see, how do we use this to help our people? How do we use this to grow as a people? And these are events that we can easily use. So these are like festivals, different. I remember when I was growing up, my grandmother used to take me to, because she was selling different items. Sometimes we'll go to some festivals that maybe they want to, for the festivals and different things, they sell a lot of things. The day before the festival, a lot of the market is open and they have to sell different items and all that story. So people usually get ready for festivals. They usually think about, oh, this village is going to have festivals so time, and they get ready for the festival, whether they are selling, whether they want to be a part of the festival, whether they want to do something there. There is always something to gain from each festival, apart from the fun that comes with it. And our state is so blessed with so many festivals that many years ago, a lot of people were paying attention into these festivals, and they were thinking about attending different festivals, even if it was in their village that was celebrating that festival. But at the end of the day, just because of the religion has always come into the way to try to say these things are wrong, these things are bad. Meanwhile, in the real sense, they are just traditions. They don't have anything to do with your religion. You can still be a Christian and still do your traditional prayer. You can still be a Christian and still pray and do the different ways of doing prayers. So you can still be a Christian and you partake in different traditional. So we should be able to separate tradition from religion and be able to take advantage of the traditions that we have, that has been there for years, and that we haven't even looked in that direction, that could have profited us as a state. So those are things to start to look into. This year has really inspired me. This last year, this past Igue has inspired me, has renewed my hope that there is hope in the tourism industry in Benin City, in Edo State as a whole, that we can start to plan, we can start to look, we can start to tell people that people should invest in different activities, different things that will just push the tourism part of it to grow. People should, because we have a lot of hotels, we're almost ready when it comes to hotel, because people need place to stay and all those things. But the events that the different event that goes on in the state, the different traditions that we can keep, that can bubble up a lot of things, we should start to look into it and also start to think, how do we make these things? How do we do it? How do we take advantage of it? This is not just a one-man thing. This is a people, because we are people. This is something that everybody needs to come together and look into, especially those ones that are thinking of investing in different things. So they have to look into that tourism sector and see what can they do, or how do they do it, and which steps. There are so many organizations right now that is helping and trying to tell people, these are things you can invest in, these are things that you can do. And I think those people should try to reach out to us, reach out to other organizations that are into the tourism industry, that wants our state to grow, and we want that tourism industry part to grow, just like every other sector in our state. So this video was supposed to be a short one, but it's almost 15 minutes already, and I'm going to work. Thank you, everyone. Please, I will have to beg the ladies, try and follow us. We see that we have more men than women, but the women, please, you all should try and follow us. Support one another. Support me. Follow this page, just because of me also, as a lady, as a woman, and as an another woman that is trying to do something nice. So please do share my video, share our video, because not just my video, we have a lot of videos, and we are going to have more video coming. We are already thinking about different things and different things that we're going to try to that we are working on, and we believe that a lot of things that we've been working on for the last year, this year we'll start to see results, and we will start to bring different things and different things out and tell you guys that this is this, this is this, and this is this. So growing something is not a day job. Growing something is not easy. Especially in a place that people have kind of not believe in something. So it needs time for you to start to make people believe in what you believe in. It needs time for you to start to let people know that tourism can be something big. I have to say that the state government, the governor have done so much in trying to talk about tourism, which is a very good one, because when people start to talk about something, people that doesn't look into that sector before, they start looking into that sector and thinking, okay, there has to be something there. And which everybody's talking about, let's take advantage of what we have as a state and be able to build that tourism industry, be able to look into different ways that we can tap into to create job for people, so that people, it's all about job. It's not more than that. It's all about job, because when you have a job, you have the salary. Even if it's small salary you get, at least you have something to build on, something to plan for, something to put into place and say, I'll use this and that. When you don't have that, then it's like planning becomes also difficult. So like they say, I bad pass. So we have to just look into that. I thank you everyone. Like I said, ladies, please, girls, ladies, do share my video, please. Share our video, follow us. We have more than 60% men that is following us. Women, please try and follow us. I think that what I think is that I'm begging the women that they should also follow us like the men are doing. When we have to try to have a new year kind of thinking that we do as a people, that when we see something that is good, when we see people that is bringing out something that is good, we should just follow them. We should also listen to it, because it's easy to listen to the bad news. It's easy to listen to the drama. It's easy to listen to all the crazy things that is going on in our city. But people don't really see the time to listen to the good ones, because I don't know why, but we have to create as a people to inspire ourselves. Listen to the good one, because when you listen to negativity, negative things, at the end of the day, it's something that can create that negativeness. It can create you being negative towards a lot of things that you could have seen as light, as good. You start showing a negative attitude towards those things. So we should try to listen to good things. We should try to see good things. We should try to support good things in order for our mindset to grow, to change, for us to grow as a people. Because there are things that maybe when we listen to, we inspired ourselves. There's so many rubbish going on around social media and all those things doesn't help us as a people, because in order for us to grow, we need to be inspired. If we are not inspired before, we need to see different things that we believe. We need to have a different mindset towards different things. But if we just see the negative things and the negative things, that will not help us in the long run as a people. The things that we are supposed to see, we will not see that. So I think that I'm begging, follow us, share our video, write comment. If we're something that you think you want to draw our attention to, do tell us, so that we can take our attention to that direction. I thank everyone for following us, the people that are already following us before, especially on YouTube. Please, 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 you all should follow us on YouTube. Share our videos to a friend. Encourage a friend to follow us. We want support. We want support from different angles, so that we can have more strength and more energy to push on. That we have so many things in mind that we want to bring out, and that will start to bring out. We don't just want to bring those things out right now, because you all know when you bring things, maybe a lot of things can change during those period of time. So we want to be very certain that this is the plan that we have before coming up and saying, this is the activities, this is what we're doing now, this is what we're doing now. And soon I am going to come up with those with our timetable, the recordings, the festivals we're going to be involving, the occasions that we're going to be supporting, and different things. And please, if you're in any organization that promotes tourism, please feel free to contact us. In your way, Akugbo team. There's nothing like putting hands together. There's nothing like working together. We need to work together. We need to put hands together if we're going to even go anywhere or even see the result of whatever we're doing. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.